If you're going to understand one thing about making amazing travel videos, it's this. First, you're going to want to whack on a Hawaiian shirt and have an ideally female subject in front of you. Give her the go-ahead, and you're going to want to push forward, recording in a buttery slow motion, with the sun behind your subject to get a subtle lens flare as she reveals her beautiful eye. Okay, now whilst in that shot, I really love the lens flare. Today you're going to learn about the single most important concept that beginners need to understand about making awesome travel videos. And when I say travel video, this really applies to making any B-roll sequence, which is a fancy way of saying essentially a series of shots edited together to try and communicate something visually. I've made travel videos for the last 7 years, traveling all over the world and working for tourism boards and brands such as GoPro, Xiaomi, Panasonic, and more. Okay, but far more importantly than that, throughout this time, I've been lucky enough to have been able to coach thousands of you on how to make awesome travel videos, and through doing that, I've relearned travel filmmaking through the eyes of a beginner. And this concept you're about to learn is the number one thing that I've seen beginners get wrong over and over again when making their first travel videos. So in order to save you the pain, I'm going to make sure you understand it before you dive in. So, what is a shot? Believe it or not, most beginners think a shot is the time between when you press the record button and the time you press stop. It's not. Instead, let's call those recordings or clips. A shot is the specific moment within a recording that you choose to use. Let's take this shot for example. The recording starts here, and the shot I want to use is between 2 seconds and 8 seconds. The rest of it is garbage. Furthermore, a single recording or clip could have multiple shots within it. Look at this one. I keep going until I get the shot I want. I mean, it's simple, right? Wrong. You see, the number one beginner mistake is not overexposing. It's not shaky footage. It's simply not understanding the difference between recording stuff and getting shots. A beginner films like this. If you played this back, it not only doesn't look great, it's almost impossible to edit. So can you see that the beginner doesn't think in shots? He's just pointing the camera at whatever looks nice to him and recording continuously. One of the most important things this links to in filmmaking is camera movement. Let's say you have a recording where you're trying a push forward movement. And I'm going to use the clip from the intro as the example for this one. Looks like today's your lucky day. See how I wouldn't use this in the first 3 seconds? Because although the recording has started, the shot only starts when both the movement is in full swing and when the subject has started their action. It would start now. So, back to the earlier point. When you're in a cool location, you're going to want to get a series of shots. This is where intention comes in. You choose what to get shots of. It is literally your job as the filmmaker to select what you show to your audience. So, break your landscape up into a series of selected shots, ideally with specific movements. And those shots have a selected beginning and end point. And the best thing about this, your videos become super easy to edit. You just select the best shots and stitch them together. No matter if you're just starting out or if you're already pretty advanced in making travel videos, if you need some recommendations for gear, I've compiled a list of gear in a nice compact PDF with options from beginners to intermediate to advanced. You can find that in the description below. When you download that, you'll also receive a list of emails called my cinematic life lessons that I'm really pumped to share with you. All right, guys, keep filming and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.